Hello, this is Coach Alexis here. I wanted to talk to you about a great topic called the gift of love. Love is the deepest, most fulfilling emotion that one can feel, and the total feeling that your well being is in a safe place or in another's heart is something that is to be desired. The awareness that someone has our best intentions, a great feeling, right? So much so that without it, we die emotionally, spiritually, and physically. We need it like the air we breathe. God made us to love and to be loved. We need love so much that if we don't feel loved, we have all kinds of problems. We see it in society today. Broken marriages, broken children, broken people, seeking love and crying out through all kinds of behavior while seeking love in all the wrong places. You feel me, right? So many people are looking for love and don't even know what love is. God is love. 1 John 4:7. When we try to describe this deep to our core love need, we know it's more than just a feeling. It is a total wellness in our being that allows us to rest in our souls. It's a knowing that we are totally cared for, protected, and thought of for good in every way. It's a security in knowing that we are not alone and that someone other than ourselves cares about us completely, even with all our faults. Most of the time, we seek this type of love in each other before we have experienced these things in God. No one can fulfill this type of love perfectly, but God can. In fact, He made us to love. God is love, and He made us to love and receive His love. Many people are seeking love, but what they are really seeking and looking for is God. You will find that no one is immune to love, its effect, and its power. When we are loved by God, we are able to love one another, and our love is powerful because God's love is powerful. 1 Corinthians 13, 1-8 describes love and the beauty of it and the selflessness of God's pure love. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. It is not puffed up. It does not behave rudely. It does not seek its own. Is not provoked. Thinks no evil. Does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoice in the truth. It believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never fails. So many people are seeking love and don't know how to find it. They know they need it, but sometimes settle for any type of attention or affection to try to fulfill that void that only God can fill. The Bible states that if we love one another, God abides in us and His love is perfected in us. That's 1 John 4:19. Once we know the love of God, we are perfected in love. We are able to have powerful and effective love that will change the world. Yes, what the world needs now is love, God's love. And God gives us an example of the demonstration of His love by sending His Son, Jesus, to die for us, to save us, to redeem us, and restore us to wholeness. By His love, He is able to fill us with love so we can love one another. Imagine the healing that can take place when we love as God has shown us. The divorce rate would drop, suicide rate would go down, children will be emotionally healed, and people will have hope again. Love heals. I have seen it over and over again. Love truly conquers all. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can floods drown it. Song of Solomon 8:7. That is why it's so important to have the right partner. They can build you up or tear you down. In the right relationship where you are being loved by someone who knows love, it will thrive and grow. But with someone who does not know love, it will be a train wreck. They will not understand the freedom of fear in love and may not be able to reciprocate the type of love because they've never experienced it before, especially if they've been hurt in the past. Now imagine being in a relationship with someone who does not know the love of God. How can they love you when they do not know what real love is? And how can they be whole and complete without God's love? It will show in their everyday life and how they treat you, themselves, and others. This is why it's so important to show love to our children all throughout their lives, starting from a young age, so they will know what love is and what love is not. Love your family. Love your neighbors. Just as God freely gives us love, we are to love freely. Even the unlovable, you say? Yes. Love can make all the difference in a person's life. I have seen it firsthand. The power of love breaking that spirit of hatred and hurt over a person. Where would we be without God's gift of love? I encourage you to love somebody today. Show them what it means to love and be loved God's way. God is love, and love comes from Him. It is a gift to heal the world, one person at a time. As I have loved you, you must love one another. John 13:34. God bless.